The London Plan, the latest draft of which was published at the end of November, is the great ocean-going liner of London mayoral politics. It carries as its cargo all the mayor's most important policies, as it sails from draft to adoption, navigating the choppy waters of public consultation and examination in public on its way. As soon as the plan's 2 to 3 year journey is completed, it turns round to begin afresh the process of review and redrafting. It is the keystone of mayoral strategies, and one of the most powerful tools the Mayor of London has to define the shape of London. It regulates the use of land, a scarce asset in a growing but constrained city, and over time all 33 London boroughs should ensure that their plans and planning decisions fall in line with its policies on what should be built where. This concentration of mayoral powers in planning means many policies take on a spatial complexion. While the mayor cannot tax or ban unhealthy fast food shops, he can propose that they are located away from schools. He cannot license nightclubs, but he can require developers to meet the cost of soundproofing if they build alongside nightclubs. He does not manage financial services, but he can preserve land for offices in the Square Mile and Canary Wharf. If you are a hammer, everything looks like a nail, and if you are a planning document, everything looks like a land use issue. At the heart of the latest London Plan is its focus on annual new housing supply, raised from its previous target of 42,000 to 66,000, with half being affordable. It's an ambitious target, considering that the present supply of new homes, 29,000, is less than half the new target, but the mayor argues that the capital's crisis over a lack of affordable homes requires a big step up. Few would disagree with that. Some of the proposed homes may be built outside London. The plan commits to working more closely with neighbouring councils, a scheme that will be considered in a forthcoming report by Centre for London and the Southern Policy Centre, but the priority will be building homes within the capital. Alongside an investment programme, which Khan says needs to be increased fivefold to £50 billion to achieve his targets for affordability, and land at the Olympic Park and Old Oak Common, the mayor must rely on his planning powers to achieve his target. In some cases, he will be able to intervene himself in planning decisions, but can only do so where certain conditions are met, such as schemes with more than 150 housing units or buildings over 30 metres tall. In most cases, he will have to rely on the policies and planning decisions made by individual London boroughs and some outer London boroughs, who are being asked to double or even treble their speed of house building, and who may be reluctant to do so, given the concerns of local voters. So the plan seeks to make it easier for boroughs to grant planning permission and harder to refuse it. High density in itself, for example, can no longer be a reason to turn a scheme down, although there is sensible provision for careful scrutiny of the design of the highest density schemes. There is also a sharper focus on smaller sites, which are expected to account for 25,000 of the 66,000 new homes a year.